Hey Aquarius, what's up? It's DrSweetjoy. Welcome to your video. God bless you. Happy birthday. Alright, this could be useful throughout the whole 2026, so get ready. So this is taking your skill, okay, and doing it exactly right. But it's almost like brainstorming how you're going to get the balls up in the hole. Take the stairs. Or you can do it the way you magically know how. But the calculated risk is you know not to mess with the bird. Don't go after one when you can continue to put them in first. So you might be doing something, so make sure you stay balanced. But your hard work will pay off. But if you do something like get one instead of worrying about the rest, the majority, then I don't know, you might slip up. So you're already smart, very responsible, you're realistic, so you know not to take unnecessary ways to go or risks. Okay, that's the High Priestess and the Magician. 2 and 1. 2 is the High Priestess, 1 is the Magician. So magically you have a skill, but use your intuition about which way you want to do something, okay? And make sure you're not avoiding anything or have a lack of ambition. So use your skills at this time. Let's see how you're feeling. What? Aquarius, happy birthday. Alright. You want out of somewhere. So make sure you're not just putting your stuff out, but you're not ready for the door. Or maybe this doorway will lead upstairs. So that way it's not out. You might have to take the window. Some stuff you may have to leave behind. Okay. Alright, what else? Brainstorming every possible way you could be prepared. You need to figure yourself out. And you do want out of something. Okay? So maybe you want to move. This is a house. Maybe you want to upgrade. But any improvements, if you take responsibility for your stuff, it'll work out. One more. Aquarius, happy birthday. Don't treat me this way. I don't deserve it. Okay, so maybe the bird or a bird is messing with your stuff or trying to distract you. Okay. So let's get a message from your higher self. What should you do if people treating you the way you don't deserve and you may want to get out of somewhere or some house? Read a book. Maybe that's the Bible. That could be learning something. Read one book. Maybe you don't be reading, okay? So Aquarius, read a book. What else to get out? What you want out? Well, you say, don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. But you got to treat yourself better. Drink, food, fruits, vegetables. Go out in the nature. Maybe you don't treat yourself better. So that's going to have to be transmuted, changed from one thing to another. Snake, some stuff you have outgrown, okay? Message card. Message. So once you treat yourself better, the snake energy will transmute or change everything else around you. Calculate it, okay? Maybe it's risky drinking or doing whatever. So what is the secret from your higher self? Got energy. You could be in spiritual jail, or watch out for other people who are, okay? Or if, yeah, treat yourself better spiritually, you'll feel light and free. Maybe you'll get out of spiritual jail, or you won't even go there because you're going to be calculated. You won't take unnecessary risks for real jail or spiritual jail, and transmute your spiritual energy, okay? Anything you let go of, calculate it. You'll be prepared for something that's going to happen, or something that's going to change, okay? Think first, then act. That's being prepared. That's the whole reading, is you being ready, okay? And then you're on the move, okay? So maybe it's like, I want to move. I got to get out of this house. So then you think first, then go, okay? Because then spiritually, you won't be restricted. You already have thought about it. Well, if I do this, then I'm going to do that. You can transmute easily. Because if you don't think first, then it's being avoided. You may not take responsibility for your part. You may detach from everybody around you and just feel like something don't want to work out, or you don't want to do something, okay? All right, so think first, then act. Anything else? Gotta get yourself together, then go. Yeah, happy birthday. Stop blaming others, okay? Because you can get out of anything. How, you say? Because you're an inventor. So invent something new. Maybe others, maybe they copied something of yours. You have to just think of something else. Or maybe you want to do something, but you don't know how. Then think first and then act on it. Okay? You can't blame others if you're an inventor and you don't act on it. Because you have most of the things, it'll work out. It'll just probably be one other person or thing that may distract you, okay? So don't blame the bird. The bird is the word. Balance. Get your stuff out and then move out. Or, yeah. Don't blame the bird because you are the one holding all the balls. One more from your higher self. Happy birthday, Aquarius. Be honest with yourself. Now, that's just saying, if I get that from the bird, well, am I going to drop everything? Or if I put everything in this window, maybe it's better if I just go up the stairs 2 or 3 times. So there's supposed to be a mirror. Maybe you don't be honest with yourself, or you should be honest when you think first and then act, okay? Let's get an affirmation. What is the secret for Aquarius? If you're honest with yourself, you have to visualize things changing, just like that transmutation. Remember the story of the swan. Everybody thought the swan wasn't going to make it, or they thought it was an ugly duckling. But it's the best bird in the water, okay? And everybody molded. Well, I saw a face on there. See the eyes? But it's just transmutation from what other people think to you being an inventor. Maybe this is a skill nobody know how to do, or you invent how to get something through a window instead of all the way up the stairs, which would be harder, okay? Visualization. I make mental pictures of my goals that are simple and to the point, and therefore, if it's not so complicated, I could think about it and then do it. It's like a targeted, responsible way to doing things. So you may make a goals and objectives. Make one goal, I'm going to go to the store and get some food. But to get there, you might need bus fare, you might need your car, you might need gas. Those are the objectives to get to the store to get the food. Once you get the gas money and get the car, you get in it and you drive, get to the store, then you got to your goal. Okay, you visualize going through the market and then coming home with your bounty. Okay, so it's all about visualization. This is the affirmation you could say at night and in the morning. And then start visualizing. You want a house? What did the house look like? You want to move? What did that look like? What are the risks? Are you going to be able to pay your bills, the light bill, the water bill, and transportation, food, and the rent, and insurance or rental insurance? If you buy a new car, can you get the car insurance, the maintenance? Maybe you got a new idea to do something better. Instead of a bird taking it one by one, you can do it all in one thing. So visualize you being successful with your invention. Okay? Be honest with yourself. Is something easier or is it harder? Or, have you thought about all the possibilities? Excuse me. Thank you. All right, what's the fairy energy to make sure you visualize correctly? It's the musical angel, so keep good music around you. Of course, he does have a bracelet or a shackle. So make sure you ain't just too in the clouds, but you actually think about it and be calculated, okay? What you're going to lure in or manifest. You got the magician and the high priestess and the magician again. So look at that. 21, 21. Now, is he dancing? He could be dancing. So maybe you're going to be your music and your dance. Mm-hmm. Well, we're on point. That's for sure. Let's put him up here. Oh. All right. Let's get to love for Aquarius real quick. What's going on in love? Let's see. You don't want to be in spiritual jail. So make sure you're balanced spiritually in your work. Faith and works. It's not just works. It's faith and works. It's not just faith. It's faith and works. Okay, so have faith in the things you're doing and in God. But then you got to do your deeds. Take responsibility for what you need to do. All right? Something's about to happen. It sure will, but how you do it is important. And you can make a joyful noise unto the Lord, right? Okay, so let's see. Connect with music. You could get downloads from that. What is the secret for Aquarius in love? Somebody want what you. Aquarius. Happy birthday. Upright. They want a decision made. Which is the bigger boat? So they want you to make a decision. Or they did, or I don't know. Let's see. if you're male or female, let's start with the males. You're an Aquarius male. What does your feminine want to say? To all Aquarius, happy birthday, males. What your feminine want to say to you? You won her. Okay, so whatever you did, maybe you lured her in with music. And maybe you know how to do something. All right? And the hole in one. Maybe she had juggled and thought, should I get with you? Wow. All right, you won her. What else? You're Aquarius male. What does this feminine want to say? Because you won her. There is some spiritual warfare going on, so make sure spiritually you're not going back and forth to, and somebody could have escaped, you or them, some spiritual warfare. So spiritually, somebody could have been in a spiritual jail, going back and forth what they want to do, or it's literally people hating on your relationship, hating on you or your person, or just somebody escaped some spiritual warfare. All right, what do they want to tell you, Aquarius? It's a water sign. Just want to tell you something. What does this water sign want to tell the men, the Aquarius men? Be serious. And how do they feel about you in this romance? I'm so into you. Be my baby daddy. What? Well, they have made a decision. You the biggest boat. Wow. So there you go. Happy birthday, Aquarius. Somebody into you, and they want you to be their baby daddy. Even if they got and you, they ain't even your kids. So take a calculated thought process break and see if you can visualize a baby with this person or moving in. Anything else that matters for the men? What is this, the feminine going to say to the men that matters? They keep trying to love you. Aww. Oh. So maybe you're doing something and they're the little bird. Or maybe they're doing all these tricks and you are the bird not noticing them. Okay? But they are into you. Oh, that's so cute. So that's up to you if you want to get with them, but that is their true feelings. And that's what matters. So make sure you're not being avoidant, detached from this person, or lack of initiative or interest. If you are, you need to tell them if you made a decision. Like they not the best boat. Okay, maybe they feeling, maybe something sailed away. Also, if you listen to music, they might come through the radio. Let's see if you're feminine. You're feminine. What does this man want to say to Aquarius feminines? This is a past person for the feminines. They want the love back. Maybe that's you, the bird, and they keep trying to get your attention. Okay, anything else? Please stay. So they want you back, Aquarius feminines. Anything else? Wow. Stay to yourself. And they want you to come back to them. But maybe you should stay to yourself. Or maybe they're telling you, you always staying to yourself. Come back. All right. Anything else that matters other than stay to yourself for the feminine Aquarius? Happy birthday. I'm out of here, so stay to yourself and be out of there. Or maybe they out of here. One more that matters about this person. Watch me. They want you to watch them. Even if they leave or you leave, they want you to watch their social media. Also, they could be watching yours, okay? And one more for the feminines. What is the masculines going to say? I will text you later. So even if they say they out of here, they still want to lure you back in with the flute. And they're going to text you later. Okay, so if you thought this person was gone, that would be no. Okay. All right, Aquarius, like, share, subscribe. If this doesn't resonate, then you can like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell, and play Taco Live, and you can ask your own question, okay? So, I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Happy birthday. And I'll see you later, Aquarius. Y'all so cute. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoy yourself. And we'll see you next time. Bye.